Welcome back, cooks, to our 15-minute perfect hard-boiled egg lesson. We'll start off with one large pot on our stove. And depending on your pot size, ours has lines in it, so we're going to use about 8 to 9 cups of water. We want just enough water to cover the top of our eggs. So here's our water. We'll go ahead and pour this in. And if you're using a smaller circumference size pot, it may take less water. As you can see, this one's pretty wide, so we're using 8 to 9 cups here. If you need to test, you can take a cold egg, put it in while the water's cold, and you see how it's just covering the top? That's all you want. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this out. As some top chefs would say, no, leave your egg in while it's cold. We're going to use a wire skimmer or a slotted spoon to show you how to place your boiled eggs in when your water's boiling. This will make for a perfect peel. We'll turn our stove on and let's bring our water to a boil. And depending on your stovetop heat or the make of your stove, this can happen within 4 to 6 minutes. With the magic of video, as we always say, we'll go ahead and speed this up to the point of boiling. And our water's come to a boil, cooks, but don't put your eggs in yet. That's a safety hazard. You drop this, it'll splash hot water everywhere, and we don't want that. So grab your wire skimmer or slotted spoon, and you'll want to gently place your eggs into the skimmer or your spoon, and you want to place it at the bottom and let your eggs roll off gently. If you let them drop and they crack, you'll be making poached eggs instead of boiled eggs. We'll put our timer on for 15 minutes exactly. We'll speed the video up as these are just going to boil for 15 minutes. As soon as they're done, pull them out right away. There's our timer, cooks. As you can see, they're done. They're right at 15 minutes. Man, that's so much heat, you can give yourself a facial. But we're going to go ahead and grab our skimmer. Be careful, this is very, very hot. As you see, I put my hand over it, you see all this steam. So let's grab our skimmer and we'll go ahead and pick these up gently. And off to the side, we have just a bowl with cold water in it. We'll go ahead and move our pot of hot water out of the way. Be careful, this is very hot. And this is what we call our ice bath. So this is why this makes the perfect hard-boiled egg. What we do is once we pull them out, we have some water here. We also have some crushed up ice. We'll go ahead and we'll pour our ice into our water and just make a quick ice bath. And what we're doing is controlling the temperature of the egg. It just came out of the boiling water for 15 minutes. We're going to gently place both our eggs in the ice bath water. And this is why we like this method. We've tested it. It's proven. This is the best way and easiest way to peel boiled eggs. It's all in how you cook them. Next up, we'll go ahead and show a demonstration of peeling. We have on our table our cutting board, and we're going to bring over our ice bath eggs. You can just roll them around. They've only been in here for about a minute or two or so. Doesn't mean a certain time limit you have to have. Just let them cool off for a minute to 5 minutes. Our goal is to crack it on the top or bottom edge. You want to hit there first, because when you start to peel it, you can go in a spiral downward motion. And because of the temperature change and placing them in while they were boiled, it will all peel off super, super easy. Let's go ahead and crack one. As you see, we start on the bottom edge. We'll crack in a rotation to make small cracks on the top, bottom, and all around. We'll want to start on the bottom part right here. And as you see, there's a little gap of air that'll allow your thumb to go in. You'll get some skin. And as you see, you can go in a spiral motion and the shell just comes off with ease. I know a lot of people, a lot of cooks, they like boiled eggs, but some chefs, it is controversy that you want to start them off in cold water. Others say hot water. This is why we prefer the hot boiling water method. It makes for easy peeling later. Here's another example, our second egg. I didn't get it to crack on the first time or the second. Oops, too heavy-handed. With one crack, this egg peeled off entirely its entire shell, and I only cracked it one time. That's how easy it is. And cooks, at B&T's recipes, we're going to show both methods. So here was the test of trying to do it in cold water instead of boiling water. And as you can see, cooks, Tay is trying to peel it even after being in an ice bath. It is tearing apart and our shells are sticking to the egg. You don't want this. It's too much time, too much effort, and it tears your egg up. Look, it looks like our eggs have stitches on them. So we were able to utilize these, but it's just a long, hard way if you do it in the cold water. This is why we recommend the boiling water method. As you can see, our eggs have dents in it. The skin is peeling off as compared to the eggs we did in the boiling water. Those two came out perfect. But we had to test both methods for you all. This is just very aggravating. It takes too long. You want to make your eggs quick and easy and enjoy them. And we made this video for you cooks as we've had too many friends and family members tell us they love eating boiled eggs. They're just treacherous to peel. Look at all those dents. You don't want that. So this will help you make them as an easy breakfast or as an easy lunch. Or make our favorite, deviled eggs. As you'll make many of them, this method works, especially as you're going to have a ton of eggs and cut them in half to make deviled eggs. We recommend this method. As you can see, they come out nice and clean. Our eggs aren't tore. Check for any little shells left. You can rinse those off, but this is way easier than the cold boil method. If you do the cold boil method, you'll be spending all your time picking off little shells like that, and the egg will be very sticky. This one, they come out nice and clean. We're going to go ahead and just cut these in half. These are just a quick lunch bite. But again, double, triple, do 8, 10 eggs if you're making deviled eggs. This process makes it go very fast.
Highly agreed. As you can see, B has grabbed his favorite knife to slice each egg the elongated way. And check out that perfect yolk. From this point, you can eat them as is, like we're about to, or slice even more and add to another recipe like our cold tuna macaroni salad. For now, as stated, we're going to place these on a plate to prepare for the two of us as a quick snack. After arranging them perfectly, B will just add a dash of both sea salt and pepper evenly across each half for a boost of flavor with your protein. We'll get a close-up, and then let's eat. Easy peasy, and thanks again for cooking with B&T.